Oh, hey, what are you doing here? Oh, that's right, we got a yoga class today. Great. I don't have anything planned. Oh, wait a minute. I just got an email here. Let me check this out. Here it is. Sam, this comes in from Sam. And he says, Chaz, I consider myself a geek, a technology geek. I work at my desk all day with my computer, and I was wanting a series of poses that would be beneficial for people such as myself that can help me to become healthier as opposed to having bad posture at my desk throughout the workday. That's a great idea. Yoga for geeks. That's what we're going to be doing in today's podcast. You know, like how I tie all this together? I mean, come on. I mean, I'm a geek right here. I've got my BlackBerry phone, I've got my laptop, I've got my broadband connection, my wireless hard drive. This is how I work to create this podcast for you. And I'm actually going to be using what I'm wearing right here, because this is actually clothes that you might be wearing as well in your office or home or wherever. So Yoga for Geeks, yoga at your desk or at work. That's what we're going to be doing today. A series of postures that are going to be beneficial for you so that you can do your yoga practically anywhere. So Sam, thank you very much for submitting that idea. And if you would like to send in a story idea, please send it to chaz@yogamazing.com. And please visit the yogamazing.com website. Please take the survey. Please hang out there, check out all the things that are going on. And please go out and purchase some Zone Perfect Health Bars. They are my sponsor, and I thank them very much for their continued participation as it enables me to create this content for you. So everyone, Yoga for Geeks, all right? So remember to smile, to breathe, relax, smile, and have fun. Boy, did I get that right today? Well, you know, I'm a geek. I'm going to get back to work here and we'll get right into the podcast in just a moment. Okay, everyone, so here we are. I'm at my desk. I've been working on my computer all day. What can I do if I've been sitting here and I want to get some stretches? Well, let's get on it. So one thing I discover is that when I'm sitting too long in my chair, my hips get really tight. So what we're going to do here is a posture. Think of it as a pigeon pose. So we're going to cross the right leg over the left. Take your right hand to your right knee. Take a great big inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, hinge from your hips. Now you're going to feel it in your right buttock. So push into your right knee, left hand to left ankle. And don't round or hunch the shoulders. Keep the shoulder blades down the back. With each inhale and exhale, hinge from the hips. Keep your spine nice and long and deep in your breath. And believe me, you will feel this right there in your right cheek. So deep in your breath, and with each inhale and exhale, go deeper. Keep your breath deep and fluid. Good, and then slowly bring that up, and let's rotate it to the other side. So let's cross the left leg over the right. Right hand to right ankle. Again, take a great big inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, hinge. Now push your left hand, left knee, and get the extension in the spine. And with each inhale and exhale, let's take it deeper and deepen the breath. And then slowly come up. Very nice. You can feel that one in your left buttock that time. So now let's just take our chair. Very simple posture here. You're going to take your right hand to the left side of your chair. Take your left hand behind you. Just a nice seated twist. Take a great big inhale. Lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, twist and look over the left shoulder. So with each inhale and exhale, twist deeper. And I know everyone's going to have a different style of chair or desk out there, so just find a way to do the asanas in your office or at your home. Keep your breath deep. Good, and then slowly release. And we're going to rotate to the other side of the chair. And of course, you can just swivel it around if you like. Again, left hand to the right side, right hand back. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, twist looking over the right shoulder. And again, inhale, lengthen, exhale, deepen. I don't want you to lay back into the chair. I want you to have a straight spine. With each inhale and exhale, twist deeper. slowly release. Bring yourself to sitting up nice and even in your chair. Now, if you have the ability in your chair or your office, just push the chair back from your desk, and I'll just do this. I'm going to turn this way towards you so you can see what I'm doing, and just bring it down to here like you're in a conversation with me hanging out. Open up your legs, the width comfortably wide of your chair if it's possible. Make it wide as your chair. And then again, take a great big inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, take your fingertips to the floor. And again, deep in the breath, hanging out here. And then slowly bring it up. Bring your legs together for Seated Tadasana. Bring yourself, don't lay into the back of the chair. Keep your spine straight, hands on your knees, and just take a few breaths here. Good. And then slowly relax and open yourself back up and release. From here, let's interlock our fingers and take them above our head, palms up, shoulder blades down. Again, draw the navel in, and this is good for your wrist and hands and fingers, carpal tunnel. So draw the shoulder blades down, extend through the palms, deep in the breath. Good. And then slowly release. Take the hands back to your leg again. Seated Tadasana. From here, let's bring our arms up parallel to the floor. Now remember, you're opposite of me. So I'm going to explain it from my perspective, okay? So everyone wiggle your right fingers. Now take your right hand to your left shoulder. Take your left palm to your right elbow and push over that shoulder. Now don't push that arm up into your face. Keep it parallel and just push it over. Deep in the breath. I'll turn sideways so you can see me from here. As you can see in the proximity of my computer, this is stuff I can do right at my desk. In fact, let's rotate it and switch it. So take the arms out. Left hand to right shoulder. Right hand pushes left elbow over the right shoulder. Again, deep in the breath. I'll rotate back this way. Good. And then slowly release the arms out. Get the extension. Back to Seated Tadasana. Now we're going to do a couple variations using the desk. So from here you can still stay seated in the chair, and then you're going to push back, and then you're going to sink into it like this. Dropping it in, keeping your hands, spread your fingers wide, working into the shoulders, but also working into the hips because we're dropping it in. And then slowly, if you have wheels on your chair, walk it, roll it back forward. Walk your feet, rolling it in. Good. These stretches, I'm starting to feel better actually myself right now. Now from here, let's go a little bit deeper. We're going to move the chair and just push it back out of the way. And we're going to do kind of like a down dog, but not necessarily. So what we're going to do is we're going to push back and form a table. Now if you see, you want to make sure that your hips and heels are in alignment. So flatten your palms, spread your fingers, roll the shoulder blades, deep in the breath. So it's kind of a down dog, but it's also forming like a box. Great little pose here. Deep in your breath. It's a nice way just to get a good stretch, get the blood flow moving, wake the body up, but it's also good for calming you down. And then slowly walk it up towards your desk. Good, very nice. And then bring yourself to a Tadasana, a mountain pose. From here, we move into doing a tree pose, a Vrikshasana. Now, you have a couple of options. You can use your desk, and if you turn this way, you can actually get into the posture facing the desk and use it to balance with. If there's some other people around you, take your right foot into your left inner thigh, so you're like this. I'll turn around so you can see me as well. So deepen the breath. And you can use the desk to balance with. You can bring the hands to the chest. And if you have the ability, you can always take it out so that you don't have to use the desk necessarily, maybe one hand just to keep it balanced, or you can bring both hands in. And then slowly release. And let's rotate to the other side. Again, you can be standing in front of your desk. Let's rotate to the other side. And again, you can stand in front of your desk, bringing the hands into the chest, or you can rotate to the side where you're not so dependent on the desk, or you may be able to look out of a window. However you want to get situated with the tree pose is fine with me. Tuck the tailbone, soften the gaze, deepen the breath. Good pose to help you regain your focus, because some days at work can be very stressful, and this is a good pose to work on your ankles and your legs, but it's also good to help you maintain your focus so you can go back to your desk and work with a clear head. And then let's slowly release. Bring it into mountain. Just keep the hands in the prayer position. And then from here, let's bring it into the chair again. So grab your chair, pull your chair back in. Now, I've got a yoga belt here. Now, if you don't have a yoga belt, you can actually grab a hand towel or whatever you've got nearby. You can take the belt off your pants. So imagine of course, I don't know how that's going to look in the office, but what are you doing over there? Taking your belt off in your cubicle? Well, yeah, I'm doing yoga with Chaz. I don't know if that's such a good idea. So from here, we're going to take the belt into the right hand, or a towel, or your own personal belt, whatever you got. Right elbow up, left hand grabs back onto the belt. And then pull with the right, pull with the left for Gomukhasana. Again, a lot of times people do it, they're sticking their stomachs out, so tuck your tailbone under. Deepen the breath. Don't push your head forward. Deepen the breath here. Great pose. Into the back, the shoulders, especially for women. The rounding of the back, this is wonderful for that. The dowager hump, this is a great way to get rid of it. And then let's slowly release, and let's rotate to the other side. Left hand grabs on top, right hand reaches from behind on the bottom, inhaling. And as you exhale, pull with the left, pull with the right. Tuck the tailbone, navel in, spine long, breath deep. And then slowly release. Good. Now, we're going to be doing some leg stretches as well. So if you have your belt or a towel or whatever you've got, we're going to do some hamstring stretches as well. So you can take your belt, you can sit in your chair. Now, we're not leaning back like this, okay? We're not going to be doing that. We don't want to do that. We want to work on a nice straight spine. So we're going to be sitting like this, or you can see my leg sticking out nice and straight. Inhaling. And as I exhale, shoulder blades down, curl the toes back to you. Now, we don't want the toes curling forward. We want the toes curling back so you get that stretch. Straight spine, deepen the breath. Janu Shirshasana, using a chair. And again, you could be using a towel, your own personal belt. One thing that you can use, and I've used it before, if you've got a a shoulder bag, you can, like a computer bag, sometimes you can unclip those and use one of those for yourself as well. Good, and then slowly release, and let's rotate it to the other side. And again, big inhale. And as you exhale, shoulder blades down, breath deep. And then slowly release. Take your belts or your towel or your computer shoulder strap, whatever you got, move that to the side. But that's a good idea, the computer shoulder strap. Try that one. I've used that before. So from here, now we're going to take our chair to turn the chair the other way around. So making sure if your chair has wheels, be very careful. Make sure it's someplace stable, and you're going to bring your right foot into the chair, hop your left leg back a little bit, and you're just going to drop it in here. Drop your right knee over and just sort of hang out here. Deepen the breath. Okay? Now let's slowly release, making sure you watch yourself, coming out of it nice and slow, and rotate. Let's bring the left foot into the chair, hop your right foot back a little bit, drop your left knee over, get that hip opener right here. Keep your right leg hugging the muscles to the bone, deepen the breath. Good. And then slowly release. Drop to your knees and cross your arms and just hold it here. Dropping your head to your arms and just relaxing it in. And then slowly release and bringing yourself up and back to sitting in your chair at your desk. A few more postures here before we close it out. Now we're going to be working here into our shoulders. Now this is an excellent pose for you to do. It's very easy to do, and you can do this sitting at your desk as well with all the other poses. Now you're going to cross your arms right over left, so you're like forming an X. And then you're going to bend your elbows. You're going to twist your hands together, kind of like a little pretzel here, and then you're going to lift up and straighten. First of all, now lift your arms. I'll turn this way so you can see a little bit. So you want to lift your arms here. Deepen the breath. Now this is, if you ever have a stretch that you want to get between the shoulder blades, this is it. This is the best one for you to do. Looking straight through the arms, deepen the breath. And now pull the elbows down. You're going to feel a different feeling in the shoulders or a different stretch. And then slowly release. And again, let's X the arms. Left over right, bend, twist, and then lift. Here we go. And again, first time we're lifting the elbows, gazing right into the arms. And you may not have your hands crossed. Some people may be like this. Just go where you can go, okay? And pull the elbows down. And then slowly release. I like that stretch. It feels very good. Now from here, we're going to be doing seated Tadasana resting pose. Well, seated Tadasana. Tadasana means standing like a mountain. But we can't, we can't clear our desk out and lay on our desk. Well, some people might be able to. So we're going to be doing a seated Tadasana as our resting pose. So from here, you can turn and face your desk. But for me, I'll turn this way slightly so you can see what I'm doing. And you want to make sure that you have your arms can be on your leg, or your palms can be on your desk, whichever way you feel comfortable. A lot of times it works best like this because your hands can be under the desk and you can relax into it that way. So let's do it that way. So close your eyes, sit with a nice straight spine, and give yourself these next few minutes, next few moments to just become completely present. This is where the body, the breath, the connection is made. This is what yoga is all about. It's about the union, the body-mind connection, and just allowing yourself to completely be absorbed in these moments. Allow the freedom for the changes to be made. Take the peace and the strength and share it. Namaste.